What's good, y'all? Today I wanted to bring y'all 6 quick tips that can really help you with your social interactions, just having conversations with people, or just to improve your social skills in general. So here we go. The first one you should try doing is don't interrupt people when they're talking. Now, this one is a really tough one for a lot of people because obviously we always feel like we have the best idea to add to the conversation, but it's important to allow the other person to feel like they have something to add too. And if you let them get the thought out, then that will also come back around to you when they allow you to get your thought out. Now, on the flip side, there could be that situation where there's people who just want to talk your head off. And that situation, you already know at that point that they're not listening to you anyway. So being silent will help you in both ways. Number one, it'll help you understand where that person is coming from. And number two, it'll allow you to understand if that person even wants to discuss anything. And you'll save yourself the trouble of even wasting time dealing with them. Number two, try not to talk too much when you're having a discussion with somebody. Obviously, we don't want to be counting how many words that we're saying, but it's good to have a gauge on how much you're listening versus how much you're speaking. Now, unless your ideas are really, really good, that's different. But, if you guys are just having a casual back and forth, there's no need for you to talk their head off about, whatever your ideas are without letting them speak too. All right, our third one is show genuine interest in what they're saying. And this ties in with number two again. When you're really listening to somebody, you're trying to, maintain eye contact. You're trying to make sure that you're listening to what they're saying. You want to ask them questions and ask them to elaborate on what they're saying. This shows them that you are participating in the conversation. You're giving them a forum to speak, and you're making them feel good about themselves because they feel like, somebody's listening to them, and they want to truly understand where they're coming from. And that's a very powerful thing, especially with, garnering respect and trust from others. Number four, you want to look people in the eyes when they are talking, and even when you are talking to them. And you don't have to sit there with a glare at them and just staring at them the entire time, but make sure that you are looking at them in the eye, just maintaining the idea that you are focused on what they're saying, you're focused on them. Once again, this builds so much trust when you're having a conversation with somebody. And the fifth one you should try now is when you are responding to what somebody is saying, always try to repeat what they said back to them. If somebody says something that you might not understand fully, or even if you do understand it, it's good to repeat their name or repeat what they said back to them, because it will allow them to feel like, once again, you are listening to what they're saying for the most part. And number six, and this is situational again, avoid trying to have too much negativity in the conversation. I've always felt like negative energy can be felt in a room or within a conversation. It's something that you want to avoid having in there. So every time you encounter somebody, you are always complaining about something, always, gossiping, always discussing something that is not positive in a sense, that person is going to associate negativity with you. And this is why some people become avoided in life, because people do not want to deal with them on a casual or professional level, because there's nothing positive to gain by associating yourself with them. And I think that's going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the small talk videos like this, be sure to hit that like button below. Drop a comment on anything that you feel like could help somebody in their social interactions. Follow me on my socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, and subscribe for more.